So when I first found out that I got into this program, I'm not gonna lie, I was actually at internship and I actually jumped up in the air and I was like screaming as if I had won some like tickets to an Adele concert in New York City.
I remember opening the email and just yelling to my mom that I was accepted into the program, not really thinking that I was going to be, just because it was so competitive.
Like, pretty sure I danced about it.
I was just like really happy for the rest of the day, knowing that I had this great opportunity ahead of me.
The number of applications we received, we actually had over 150 started, and then completed we had a little over 100, which is 4 applicants for every spot in the program.
Maine Law's Plus program drew from students of color, first-generation college students, students challenged by poverty, and students from rural communities to form our intentionally broad-ranging beneficiary group.
I am from China. Originally, I'm from Ghana, West Africa.
I was adopted and brought into this country.
I was born in Somalia, and there was unrest and like war going on, civil war at that moment of time. So my parents refugee to Kenya, and then my dad applied for his visa to bring us over to the United States.
The kind of jobs I had were dead-end jobs. These jobs wouldn't provide enough for me to keep my children where I want to see them in the future.
Somebody that comes from a diverse background doesn't have a lot of support and direction, so I think this kind of gave me the right direction of what to do next.
It was really neat to see the change in these students from the day they arrived. They were all a little nervous, didn't really know who they were going to talk to. And by the end of the first week, there were lifelong friendships formed between and among the students, as well as their peer mentors.
I did not expect to meet the people that I met, my peers in the program, but also the professors and the administration there. They were all kind of like formed like one big family down there.
The professors at UMaine Law School are like super nice. They make you feel like you are a law student, which is an amazing feeling, especially if you want to go to law school for sure.
I experienced what I say, quote unquote, the utopia of diversity. I had a chance to meet people from all cultures and all backgrounds.
The whole point of the program is to find folks who are traditionally underrepresented in the legal community, to give them an opportunity, because a lot of times there's the idea that there are certain pathways to law school, and not everybody gets to travel those pathways.
There need to be more programs like that. There are a lot of students who don't have opportunities to learn or start off at the same playing field, and I think a program like this gives you that opportunity, not only to be at the same playing field, but to like get ahead too.
When we designed the program, we had 3 goals in mind. We were trying to place students in the role of lawyers. So we designed a curriculum that would have them doing many of the things that lawyers do or that law students do. We also wanted to give them professionalism and leadership skills that they could take with them in any profession that they decide to go into.
It gave me a lot more focus. Instead of, telling people I'm doing the school thing until I figure it out, I have a plan.
I read a lot more carefully than I have ever before. I'm definitely able to articulate my answers a lot better.
I think before I started looking into this program, I was like, oh, 4 years, I'm going to graduate, never think of school again. And once I did the program, my mindset was set straight. Like, I wanted to go to law school, and I wanted to do it right after I graduated.
Maine Law is going to be my law school.
I plan on taking the LSAT in a couple months and then apply to law school after that.
I absolutely want to become a lawyer now that I've attended the PLUS program.
I'm going to law school. Like, I'm applying after I take the LSAT, September 24th.
Funding the PLUS program is an imperative. Supporting access to a high-quality professional program will signal to prospective students that our institutions and its people value the next generation of leaders. Maine Law is the public and only law school in the state of Maine, and it is the state's sole institution responsible for training lawyers who are among our future problem solvers and service providers for the public, for business, and for industry. The first step in meeting that obligation is to identify the best students for Maine and direct them to our pipeline for the benefit of their futures as well as ours.